My name is Hakeem Royce, and I am here representing African Americans for Ibrahim Traoré. I am one of the slaves that was taken to America. We have witnessed the murder of Malcolm X. We have witnessed the murder of Martin Luther King. We have witnessed the exile of Marcus Garvey. We have witnessed the murder of Fred Hampton. We have witnessed the murder of Huey P. Newton. And now the conditions in America is an almost post-apocalyptic condition of when everybody who has ever stood up has been murdered. And now the same government has now put the same order on Ibrahim Traoré. When General Langley got on TV and said Ibrahim Traoré is a danger to the people of Burkina Faso and we need to go over there and save the people of Burkina Faso from Ibrahim Traoré. That is a kill order. That is the same message that they put out on Muammar Gaddafi before they toppled Libya. And now the women in Libya, just like Sudan, are being raped. And the children are being sold in slave markets. And now Donald Trump got on a meeting just the other day and said even if we wanted to go into Libya, we can't because the situation has collapsed so bad, there is no more Libya. That is what the Western media has said. And that is what they want to do to Burkina Faso. Do not look and say this is Burkina Faso. It has nothing to do with Ghana. Because if they collapse Burkina Faso, it will spill over into Ghana. Make no mistake about it. So this is a test from God for everybody.
That's truth.
Because when Kwame and Nkrumah came, we're humans. We make mistakes. But we allowed the West to turn us against a and we danced on top of his broken statues. And we celebrated when he was overthrown. He was all over the continent building what we know as the Casablanca Group, which was a Pan-African group, the first group to say United Africa now. And they put the Moravian group to say, in the least time possible. Well, 60 years have passed. And now Ibrahim Traoré says time to continue what Thomas Sankara started. And they say, oh, not yet, not yet, not yet. We see that the Casablanca group was right. And the Moravian group was wrong. It is time for us to right our errors and our wrongs. There is plenty of reason for us to take this personal. Because Kwame Nkrumah is watching us right now. And he said, if you want to be free as Ghanaians, show me the different. It is our time. There is a new Casablanca group, and it is called the Sahel. And Chad is rising to join. Senegal is rising to join. And as this man, Ibrahim Traoré, survives, more will join. We have a president that says, I see Congo. And when I get things stabilized here, we go into Congo. How many African presidents have said that? No. We have a president that says, I see Sudan. And when I get things straight in Burkina Faso, we go into Sudan. How many African presidents are talking like that?
No one.
So if we keep this man alive and protect this man with our lives, this man is setting the blueprint for the United Africa that Kwame Nkrumah always wanted.
Yes.
We must be willing to die for him, but we must also be willing to live for him. Make this message and make this name known all around. I should not speak to any Ghanaian that does not know who Ibrahim Traoré is. We should all know, because he is us and we are him. And my job as Hakeem Royce of Glue Nation, God, Love, Unity, and Enlightenment is to bring black diasporian investors and builders here from the West. But are we ready?
That's the question.
Are we ready? Do we have control of our resources? Do we have sovereignty over our land? Or will the people continue to come and say, Africa's not ready yet? Maybe everything that the West and all of the narratives that the West has put out about Africa is true. We have to write our own story. We have to tell our own narratives so that diasporans will want to come back here. Plumbers, builders, infrastructure, people that would invest in the different sectors. They want to come, but they see the wars and they say, are we ready? They see what's going on in Ivory Coast with the Ivory Coast president training jihadists to go into Burkina Faso and overthrow Ibrahim Traoré.
Babylon.
In the West, Babylon uses these things to keep people from coming back and helping to build the continent. Let us show the world that we are ready for repatriation and that we are ready for the diasporians to come home. Tell these Babylonians to get out so we can make room for our people to come back. I am a slave that was taken 400 years ago, and I have returned, and more of us is coming. Let us show them that they are coming back to something. Something better than imperialism. Something better than subjugation. Something better than slavery, which is all we have in America. Show them that we're building something here in Africa that they can't get anywhere else in the diaspora. In the words of Marcus Garvey, Africa for Africans. Africa for Africans. Africa for Africans. Africa for Africans. Ashe.
So, it's the Africans for Africa. Africans for Africa.
Donald Trump macaroni. Donald Trump macaroni. Sankara story. Sankara story. March with Tory. March with Tory. Africa must unite. March with Tory. Africa must unite. March with Tory. Africa must unite.
So walk with Traoré, march with Traoré, Africa must unite. That's hands of Africa. Africa must be free. That's the preaching that they are giving us. Hands of Africa. So Africa must be free. So Africa is not about Ghana. Africa must unite. An engine to all. It's an engine to all. So an engine to one is an engine to all. That's the preaching that they are giving. Yeah. Hands of Africa. Africa must be free. Africa must be free. So
two separate groups. I mean, just to keep
So association Namanga Zanga. So I think like Nkrumah fight like Ibrahim Traoré. So you can see that John Dramani Mahama and Ibrahim Traoré that is on the band association. So they said they want freedom. That's what they want.
Oh my man. And they follow that do cameraman work first. Because most of the time we come protest, I know they get video, I know they get video. Okay, my post this first.
So what they're saying, they say they want freedom. So Africa must unite, work with Ibrahim, work with Traoré. So what they are saying is anybody who like Burkina, who hates Traoré is a liar. Yeah, that's what they say. That's the song that they're singing.
And they are singing in their language saying that
Africa must unite.
Our power, people power, our power, people power, our power, people power, our power, people power, our power. Touch one, touch all. Touch one, touch all. Touch one, touch all. People power, our power, people power, our power, people power, our power.
So people power, our power. Touch one, touch all. Touch all. That's what they're saying. It's all Africans. People's Revolutionary Party, ARAAPRP. So present Africans Liberation Day, that's 2025. Theme, African Form, Africans Revolutionary Party, Africanist Unit Across. So guys, let me know wherever you're watching it from. This daily watch TV, you see 100% Burkinabe, left Faso, that board. Yes, that's in the Burkina language. You hear that? That's the Burkina language. So we have so Raf is already here. Yes.
We'll give them one lane. We'll give them one lane. At the back. This one with 3 lanes.
Some people are already here. So the police are making sure that things are being making. Over there. After we talk to
An eye for an eye. A boot for a boot. An eye for an eye. A boot for a boot. An eye for an eye. A boot for a boot. An eye for an eye. A boot for a boot. An eye for an eye. A boot for a boot. A boot for a boot. An eye for an eye. A boot for a boot. An eye for an eye. A boot for a boot. An eye for an eye. A boot for a boot.
Say an eye for an eye, a boot for a boot.
An eye for an eye.
A boot for a boot.
This time, no way.
This time,
no way.
no way.
This time, no way.
This time.
A boot for a boot.
Eye for an eye, boot for a
A boot for a boot.
So that's what they're saying. This time there's no way for anybody. So,
A boot for a boot.
so we have our Mama Black Coffee over here.
Yes.
Today is African Union Day.
Yes.
How are you?
Yeah, what's up?
Why are you people out today again?
We're out again today because the battle is not over yet. You know, Africa is not free yet. And today's African Union Day. It's a great day to be out.
Okay. So today we've seen that Africa, they are organizing, they are demonstrating today. What's the motive behind that? Because the last time people did that, that was some 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Today people are doing it. What's the motive behind
It's the same motive. It's the same motive. Colonization hasn't ended. France and America are still very much in African affairs. So we're going to keep doing this until we get colonizers out of our continent.
Okay, so what's your message that you're sending out?
Colonizers should leave.
Okay.
Simple. Just leave our continent alone. We can handle our own affairs. We don't need them.
What our president in Ghana here too?
What about him?
Yeah.
What about our president in
Ghana? Because I know that he's a friend to Ibrahim Traoré, and more about whatever that is happening, I know that you have been seeing that. So what message are you sending out to him?
Well, our president is doing well. I have no message for our president. Our focus right now is on France to leave Africa, on USA to leave Africa, and for Traoré to know that we support him. That's my focus right now.
In Nigeria, the current government, who is the puppet of the West, are saying they want to make Nigeria one-party state. What is your take on that?
Well, if it works for them, why not? No, one-party state can work if you have a real leader. China, places like that, they have one leader for a long time. So we know he's a puppet. No lie.
So Africans are having a coup d'etat.
It's not true.
It's not true.
No, apparently it's not true.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you clarify that?
It's not true. If it was true, you'd know. It's not true. It's wishful thinking.
Okay.
It's really wishful thinking. Yeah. You're welcome. South Sudan, yeah, it's appalling. You know, we fight for the whole continent. Traoré reawakened the spirit of Pan-Africanism, and I think it's a start. From here, it's a domino effect. We will fight for every single African country. Yeah.
You kill one, we kill 10. You kill one, we kill 1,000. And no government of Africa can stop us. Because this is a revolution of the people. We are not going back. What belongs to Africa must belong to us.
This protest of the residents is Pan-African. Sudanese community in Ghana. Sudanese community in Ghana. They say they want peace and justice. So they are also here to demonstrate. They are also here to demonstrate. Work with Traoré. Yeah. So guys, share the video. Let's reach more audience. So see that they say they don't like the Arabians. They don't like those Arabic people in their country. So the Sudanese people are here just to make sure that also goes on. So they want justice. So yes, the Sudanese have also joined. They want peace and justice.
All of you.
Yeah. So
Africa.
So
Yes.
And our comrades have still stood with the people of Burkina Faso.
Yes.
We must recognize that we are not free until we are all
Yes.
free. We are not free.
To our brothers and sisters out here, that it's about time that we put religion and tribalism aside and put our color first as Africans.
Definitely.
You understand me? Because as we are here right now, I don't know where you're from, you don't know where I'm from. You understand? But we share the same common thing. That is our color. You understand me? These people come here, they use our own people. Yesterday I saw something on TikTok. There is an actor here in Ghana, I don't want to mention his name. He's an actor, a musician, a content creator, and then he's trying to put a project out there. I don't know if it is a skit or a movie or something like that. Yeah, and then he was like, some people met him 12 a.m. midnight and paid him money to stop what he's doing. What is he doing? He's trying to tell stories about Ibrahim Traoré, what Traoré is doing. And the title of the movie is Ibrahim Traoré, the last African hero. You understand me? And they paid him to stop. And this person who came to meet him, he was speaking fluent Twi, which means they are living amongst us. They are using our language to fight us. And this fight, we are not only fighting the Europeans. We are fighting Europeans and we are fighting our fellow black Africans.
bourgeois.
We are fighting Europeans and we are fighting Africans as well. So it's about time we Africans come together and put religion and tribalism aside. I respect whatever you believe in. You are a Muslim. I myself am a Muslim. You are a Christian. You are whatever. Believe in whatever you want to believe in. But don't see me to be different just because I belong to a different religion. No. We are all one. We share the same ancestors. We share the same struggles. We share the same struggles. We are not free till date. We are not free. They are still enslaving us. You think slavery is over? No, it is not over.
Never.
We are enslaved here. We are still slaves here, up here. It's about time. See, we can come out here, make noise, blah, 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 and we'll go back home and still see each other as enemies.
Yes.
You understand me? So if you don't free ourselves here,
Yes.
there is no way we can free ourselves from the chains. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
Walk with Traoré. Africa must unite. Work with Traoré. Africa must unite. An eye for an eye. A boot for a boot. Thank you very much. I'm also Enoch from ARI Ghana chapter. I'm here to also sensitize us on what is going on around us that is killing us softly. In Africa, we have all the resources that makes the world. And I'm talking about the world. Every other continent apart from Africa depends on us.
Yes.
We have all the resources that human needs to survive on this earth.
Yes.
We are the richest of all. But why must we be begging? We can't go out there and be begging those who are stealing from us.
No.
It can never happen. Why would you keep your property for somebody to come and just find a way to steal it? Through our own leaders. Our so-called leaders,
Misleaders.
who are actually killing us softly. They are the people that are enslaving us. And today, we as an African, we are here to fight against such leaders. In fact, any leader that will stand against the well-being of Africa will also be fought.
Yes.
Boot for a boot.
An eye for an eye.
In fact, most of these leaders are from our homes. It is time we begin to talk to them.
Yes.
I know there are some of us here who has access to our presidents, our ministers, and so on and so forth. Please, let us use this opportunity to let them know that Africa is now awakened. It is no more the sleeping Africa we know. And so we are here as one people. We are going to fight under one umbrella. If it is war, we will stand with Ibrahim Traoré, because he has actually set an example for the whole African presidents, or let's say leaders, to emulate. In fact, today as I'm talking, within 4 years, now in Burkina, you will go to school from creche to your university and it is free. Free. Are these things that African leaders cannot do? They can do much more better. Please, we are here to fight and fight for our better future. Africa must unite.
Africa must be free.
Thank you.
Joe Boy! Hey! Joe Boy! Hey! Joe Boy! Hey! Africa must be free. Africa must be free. Africa must be free. It's about time Africans take control of the resources that we have. Both human and natural resources. We were here. They brought ships in the name of Jesus to carry our forefathers away, turn them into slaves. You were turned into charters of water. You were turned into housemaids in their homes. They are here in the present form in our politicians. They use our own people to exploit our resources, and the masses of our people are suffering. All we are saying is that the resources must serve us as Africans, and if we must trade with the rest of the world, we trade with them on a fair terms. Yes. They cannot come here and determine to us how much we sell our resources to them. No. We must define our own educational system, a system that serves our children, not what we import here. Our democracy that we practice on the continent must be defined by us Africans. Yes. We cannot continue practicing a borrowed system that exploits all our resources to serve the West. That must stop. We are here and we are standing with our brother Traoré, who has started a cause. And let me remind all of us here, the cause that the brother has started must involve all of us. Yes. Because if we fail, we will go back, and I don't know how far we will have to come again. This is the time, and we are standing with brother Traoré to tell the whole of Africa that we must come together. I am not seen because I am from Ghana. I am treated the way I'm treated because of my skin. Yes. It doesn't matter whether you speak English, you speak French, or whatever language you speak, you all face the same challenges. Let's come together and build the Africa that will serve us as Africans. Work with Joe Boy! 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 Hands off Africa! Africa must be free! Hands off Africa! Africa must be free! Hands off Africa! Africa must be free! Hands off Africa! Africa must be free!
My name is Selo, and a little few words to my comrades. This is a new revolution coming up, and it's not a joke. This is how we have to take this revolution as our personal responsibility. That's how we have to take it. Whatever you are doing, think about your ancestors. Whatever you are doing today, think about the next generation. Whatever you are doing, do it with your heart. Do it to liberate Africa. Do it to liberate the next generation. Because look at our condition right now. To continue the old colonialism, the next generation, how do you think it will be? We have to stop it what? Now! 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 Enough is enough! Enough is enough! Enough is enough! Enough is enough! An eye for an eye! A boot for a boot! An eye for an eye! A boot for a boot! An eye for an eye! A boot for a boot! For the sake of the next generation, let us end neo-colonialism. The enemy is imperialism. Therefore, anybody who sits with imperialism is the enemy. It's part of the enemy. Be carewise. Be careful. Open your eyes. Anything going on, let's just be careful and see to it that we liberate Africa for the next generation. Uhuru! Africa! Uhuru! Africa! Uhuru! Africa! Uhuru! Africa! Uhuru! Africa! Uhuru! Africa!
Africa! Africa! Africa must unite! Africa must unite! My name is Gamaruddin. I'm a Sudanese. But before being a Sudanese, I'm an African. African first. We are not having countries, but we have a continent, which is an Africa. Africa is our homeland. Africa is our country. We are all Burkina Fasos. We are all Ibrahim Traorés. And we are all Sudanese. We are all Ghanaian. Please, I'm standing before you guys here to just raise an awareness that what is going on in Sudan is really need your voice. Sudan needs your voice more than ever. I know a lot of you are witnessing. People are dying every single day, more than 1,000. Most of Sudanese fled and forced to leave their hometowns and live in a different countries, such as Kenya, South Sudan, Egypt, Chad, and continue to here in Ghana. Please, comrades, let us raise our voice and demand our voice to be heard as soon as possible. Sudanese people need your voice. Sudanese people need a peace. Sudanese people need to stay in Sudan, not in a different land. Sudan is belong to an African. Sudan is belong to a Sudanese. Please, comrades, I know today we are standing here to raise our voice as African, but bear with me and take a moment and watch what is going on in Sudan past about a decade. I'm here more than 10 years. I feel myself an African. I don't feel myself as a Sudanese. I feel myself an a Ghanaian. I feel myself an Burkinabe. I feel myself as a Nigerian. Please, this is my message to the international community and humanitarian organizations to intervene or to come in to see the situation of Sudan and also force their strong diplomacy to end this war, which a Sudanese innocent are paying the price of this war. Kids are dying, women are being raped, aged people are dying, and most people are forced to leave their hometown. I am here, urge international community to come in, humanitarian organization to come in, and you as a comrade every single day to raise a voice of a Sudanese
and Burkinabe. Thank you so much.
An injury to one is an injury to all. An injury to one is an injury to all. Hands off Africa. Africa must be free.
Boya!
Hey!
Boya! 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 Africa! 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 I'm African Revolutionary Party. But what I want to tell the communists over here that we cannot keep on American embassy just here, those who slave our forefathers for 400 years ago. The American embassy and the British embassy, they are here. Those who slave our forefathers for 400 years ago, they are in our nose here. And they are listening to whatever we are saying here. So my message to President Mahama and all Africa presidents, to tell the American embassy to get out from our continent and go to the America. And this message goes for all Africa presidents, especially Ghana President Mahama, should let the African, American, whatever, to be free forever. Because we can't keep on the embassy over here and tell us that we can be free unless they leave Africa, unless they go to their continent, America or Britain, whatever, to go and bring the embassy over there. Their embassies are here. So since we want to fight to have our own independence as African, for Africa to be united, we are asking Africa president to let British embassy, American embassy, go to wherever they come from, so that we can be free and be free forever. Thank you very much, comrades.
So the youth of Africa, people are ready.
The resources of Africa must benefit the rule of all. The resources of Africa must benefit our continent. Our youth are dying on the Mediterranean Sea. Our youth are dying on the desert. Our leaders are they not tired of seeing the youth of Africa being dying on the desert? Our leaders are they not tired of seeing the youth of Africa dying on the European land? Whilst we have everything, this today, they must unite. If that is what they say, they are united Africa. We need a unity of the continent of Africa, which is the only solution.
Resources. We want resources. We want freedom.
Go to the front. Go to the front. Yeah. To the front. So that we can capture.
Repression. Repression. Freedom. Freedom. We will take brother.
What do we want?
What do we want? Unity. What do we want? Unity. What do we want? Freedom. What do we want? What do we want? Freedom. What do we want? Independence. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. What do we want?
They say one, they don't want the freedom now. They want the freedom now. Now that they want the freedom, freedom must be given now. So freedom must be given now. Africans. Who are they? They are Africans. An eye for an eye. Africa must unite. Africans.
What do you want? Freedom. What do you want?
Freedom. They want freedom.
Who are we? Africans. Who are we?
We are we Africans.
Who are we?
Africans. We are Africans. There's no way.
Continue.
They touch one, touch all. So no way. This time no way. You touch one, you touch all. So this time no way. No way. No way.
No way. No way. No way. Touch one. Touch all. Touch one. Touch all. Touch all. Touch all. Touch all. Touch all. No way. No way. No way. No way. Touch all. Touch all. Touch all. No way. No way. No way. No
No way! No way! That's all! No way!